everybody, we're back in the kitchen today. We are making pineapple mango habanero jelly today. All you're going to need is frozen pineapple, mangoes, about 5 habaneros, your pectin gel, your sugar, your apple cider vinegar. Let me get all this processed and then we'll be right back. Okay, we got everything processed up. We got our mango and our pineapple and habaneros all from the food processor. We're going to add all of this to the pot. Put your heat on medium to medium-high heat. You're going to add your apple cider vinegar, which is only a ½ cup. Give that a good stir where you can mix everything pretty good. As you can see, I got my water going for the water bath for after I get everything placed in the jars. I have my jars in the oven warming. I set that on 200. So they'll be ready to go whenever I'm ready to go. You want to get this up to a good boil. And when I say a good boil, I mean a boil to where when you stir it, not yet, when you stir it, it's not going to go down. As you can see, I still got some pretty good chunks of pineapple in here. That should cook down enough to where you can just take your spoon and just cut it up a little. My food processor didn't do a very good job. Okay, let that come to a boil. Take it a few minutes to come to a good boil. You see the pretty orange and the yellow. The orange is a habanero. See all of that? Oh, it looks so pretty. Now, Charlie asked me a little while ago, he says, "Aren't you done with the jelly yet?" No. I gotta make enough for my farmer's market. I'm just starting the habaneros. I did the jalapenos, so now it's the habaneros time. You want to stir it kind of frequently so it doesn't burn. We're almost there on the boiling. It's starting to come up. It's a dangerous job. Now my kids ask me, can I have a jar? Tell them, I said, come over here and help make it. I have yet to have a kid come over and help make it yet. Still got just maybe a couple more minutes on it. Got the pot. Now, I'm not too much of a talker. At least not yet. Let me get used to it all. Then it'll be a different story. I think Charlie just wants me to be done with all the jelly so I can help him with his boat. Rebuilding that motor. I ain't no mechanic. But I'm not Betty Crocker either, but, you know, what they say. Okay. I'm going to say that's good enough, because I am getting splashed with burns. So now you can take the sugar, and you can put it all in. You're going to bring this back up to a boil to where it dissolves all of the sugar, which you take, probably cook it about, I would say about 5 more minutes before we add the pectin to it. So get it all good and stirred in. Stirring frequently, again, so it doesn't burn. You don't want to ruin a whole pretty batch. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at the colors of it. You can see the habaneros and the pineapple chunks. The mango. It's going to be so good. A lot of recipes I have found called for just halving the habaneros and boil them like that with it, and then taking the habaneros out. That takes away flavor. You want the full flavor. You don't want to do that. So what I do is I just take all of my habaneros, throw them in the food processor along with my mangoes and my pineapple, and just mix it all together. The best way to do it. Let that come up to a boil. Okay, as you can see, it's come up to a pretty good boil, and you can't stir it down. So that means it is ready for the pectin to go in. So let me grab the pectin real quick. just 3 ounces of pectin of the liquid, so that's 1 pouch is all you're going to need. Stir that in really good. You're going to do this and let it cook for another 5 minutes, stirring constantly. Don't let this part stick. You don't want it to foam up real big. Okay, we got about 20 seconds left. And then what we'll do is we'll take the jars out, get them ready. Take this off the heat, of course. Let it set for a minute while I get the jars ready. And then ladle it up and water bath it. Beautiful. I wish this was smell-o-vision because you can just smell the sweetness along with the spice. It just smells so good. Really smell the pineapple really well. So leave the jars out of the oven. They are good and hot. They are ready to go. Oh, there it is. Yep, they're hot. What? No. Do this first. Okay. So let's get these ladled up. You can leave 1/4 header for the top. And these are 8-ounce jars. we're back. So I'm done placing it in the jar. As you can see, this recipe right here does 7 jars. It's called for 6, but I got 7 out of it. So we're going to take and put them in the water bath. Slowly place them in so that you don't break your jars. And you let that boil for 10 minutes. That's a water bath. And that will help seal your jars. And once it comes out, let it set up, and then it's ready to go. So this is Brandy in her kitchen. We just made today pineapple, mango, habanero jelly. So from Charlie and Brandy's backyard gardening to the kitchen, from our house to your house, like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell. We love y'all. Be safe. Till next time. Bye.